successful attorney grew up a prostitute.
I was 11. You know, I stuck out my thumb and I'd get in anybody's car.
So you got shot at point-blank range.
I didn't want to die like that.
And
I have 2 kids. I'm a prostitute.
Are you lonely?
I'm lonely for my kids.
We give this troubled mom a last chance.
I want to get myself together and I want to get out of this.
If you're ready to work hard, we have a place for you to go.
Now on Tyra.
I want you to take a look at this woman. She is a 29-year-old mother, and she's a prostitute whose life is in ruins. And she's here today because she does not want other women to feel cornered into making the same bad choices that she has. But what she does not know is that we're about to help her change her own life for the better. You know, I have to be really honest. I get really concerned when we do shows with women who work in the sex industry because I see women of so much potential, and I feel like a lot of the times they're in so much denial about what they're doing and what they're actually feeling. This is Natani, and you've come here today because you want to come clean about your life. You want to be very honest about who you are, about what you do. So why don't you tell everybody who you really are, because I know you lead a double life.
Well, I'm 29. I'm going on 30. I have 2 kids. I'm a prostitute. I've been doing this since I was 16.
You've been prostituting since you were 16? 16 years old. How does a 16-year-old start prostituting?
Getting caught up in the wrong people, wrong guy. I went to be with this guy, and he kind of went broke on me, and I tried to ask him what can I do to help him get back on his feet, and he basically said I had 2 options, to hoe or strip.
Okay, so he said that you could be a prostitute or that you can be like an exotic dancer or a stripper. And you were 16 years old, and you decided to be a prostitute.
Yeah, because with me being so young, I was so a baby. I just couldn't see myself going in front of a big crowd and showing
like
myself.
A stage and stuff.
Yeah.
So even though it was sex, is it that it was private and that's what made you feel safer?
Doors.
Okay. So you have children. How old are your children?
10 and 7.
10 and 7 years old. And where are they now?
With my mom in California.
And does she have custody of them?
Yeah, she has temporary custody.
She has temporary custody of them. And I know something recently happened to your daughter. What happened to your daughter?
I was at church Sunday, and I got a phone call from...
So you do go to church?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got a phone call saying that my daughter broke her arm, and I was just so devastated because I couldn't be there for her. And my mom, she kind of pushes me away because until I get my life together, she doesn't want me to really be around, but I don't really want to be around them.
You don't want to be around them. So in a way, it's almost protecting them because their mother is a prostitute and you don't want them around somebody that's a prostitute. Okay. So this man got you into prostitution when you were 16 years old, and you haven't stopped prostituting for how long have you been doing it?
So that was 16.
16.
I'm 29.
So 13
so
years. 13 years. What did it feel like the very first time a 16-year-old girl has sex with a man for money as a prostitute? What did that feel like? Take me back to that day.
It was very scary. I got robbed, actually, on the streets. I was street walking, and the guy told me, he put out a gun and told me to give me all, give him all my money. And I was like, please, just don't do nothing. I've never done this before. It's my first time. He was like, you know what, just get out my car. And he took my money and told me to get out, and I'm all on the street going ballistic, because I'm like, I can't believe this happened to me.
Did you have sex with him, too? No, he just wanted to rob you.
He just robbed me.
Okay, so that was the first time. What was the first time that you actually had sex with a man for money as a prostitute? Were you also 16 years old?
Mm-hmm.
And how was that?
That was, I mean, I had to do what I had to do.
Mm-hmm.
I just try to look at it as if it wasn't what I was doing, like if it was something I was dealing with personally. And I just blocked everything out.
Do you remember where you were?
In a car.
In a
behind
car.
a building.
In a car behind a building. And Was the man older than 18? I'm sure he was.
Yeah.
About how old was he?
He was an older guy. He was so disgusting, smelled.
He stunk. Yeah. I know that you've lost a lot from being a prostitute. Tell me the things that you've lost besides your children. How do you feel about yourself? How is your self-esteem?
I refuse to trust men. I haven't been with a guy in like over a year for the boyfriend.
So you've only been with like Johns, people paying you, but not somebody that loves you and making love to you as a lover. You've only been with people that are paying you. Okay.
And then I have so low self-esteem. You know, I don't even want to take off my clothes when it comes to dealing with someone personally, you know? But with the Johns, I just act it all out, act like, you know, I'm happy doing what I'm doing. Because with them, you have to, you know, you have to let them know you enjoy what you do, you know? So I have to put on this big front that I like doing what I do, and I don't. It hurts so much.
Are you lonely? Yeah. That's making you cry. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm lonely for my kids.
But you know, they can't have a mom that's a prostitute. It's better that they're with their grandmother. Yeah.
But that's why I want to change. I want to get out of this.
You want to get out. When you were a little girl, did you ever think that you were going to be a prostitute? When you were like 10 years old? No? What do you want to be?
A model.
You want to be a model? And what else?
An actress.
And an actress? But not a prostitute?
No,
Because
never.
in some way you are an actress, right?
Yeah, I have to
be
act
with
every
this
day.
disgusting guys and having them enter your body and pretending like you like it. But I don't think that's the type of actress you wanted to be.
It has affected me too. I don't even kiss, even in a regular relationship.
You won't kiss?
No
Okay.
oral sex.
How do you, so you said you were, when you were young, you were a prostitute that was on the street, a woman walking on the street late at night, I'm sure very unsafe. How do you go about getting clients now?
I work with different agencies and on the internet, like different websites like Craigslist, Redbook, Yellow
Craigslist?
Pages.
Wow, so would you put ads out that you're a prostitute looking for?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's an ad actually that you posted online and the heading says morning special. What does that mean, a morning special?
Well, that was like a desperate call for me needing money because the economy is real bad right now. So I have to do what I gotta do and get what I can, you know, to make sure I have food in my mouth and a roof over my
So
head.
morning special means like if you
Like
have
a
sex with you in the
quickie.
morning
Like early morning, I'll hook you up a deal.
and it's cheaper.
Yeah.
I've never heard of a prostitute having to alter her career and her life and her business because of the recession. All right, we'll be right back.
Up next, this former prostitute may just have the key to unlock a new life for Natani.
You are a victim of horrible childhood sexual abuse. If you're ready to work hard, we have a place for you to go.
We're gonna fly you right now.
And later, she works as a sexy French maid for her husband's house cleaning company.
What are they doing when they watch you clean? For many women that work in the sex industry, escaping and rebuilding their lives seems as if it would be impossible. Natani is 29 years old, and she's a prostitute, and she says that this lifestyle has cost her dearly, including losing her 2 young children. You also have a felony record as well. Tell me what you have a felony record for.
Entrapment.
Entrapment. Tell me what happened with that.
I worked for an agency. They sent me on a call. The guy seen me. He asked me, did I know anyone who had coke?
Cocaine. Uh-huh.
And I didn't because I don't deal with drugs like that. And but I met someone that night. And the next day, I brought the dope men to the cops. And they entrapped me.
Oh, okay. So you were getting some cocaine for a John.
Yeah.
And then got caught because the cops
I
were
brought the dope
undercover?
man to the John. The cops.
Oh, got it. How long did you stay in jail?
For 45 days.
45 days. So now you have a record. You're a prostitute. And a felony record. Not a misdemeanor, right? Felony record. You're a prostitute. You don't have your children. What's your dream life?
to fulfill my dreams and be a good mom with my kids, pursue my career in the acting and the modeling, and be with my babies, be a good mom.
Well, I know that with a felony record and with your, your life as a prostitute, I honestly cannot tell you how to turn your life around. But there's somebody here that I'd like you to meet, and her name is Ann Bissell. Hi, Ann. Hi. Why don't you come on up here, Ann, and join us? So, Natani, guess what? Ann is a former prostitute.
Really?
Right? Doesn't look like one. She's a former prostitute, and she's the founder of Sex Industry Survivors Anonymous. And she's the author of Memoirs of a Sex Industry Survivor. And she came here for you today.
Tanya, I'm here for you, and we want to bring you